Welcome to H2K Infosys. H2K Infosys is a e-verify business based in Atlanta, Georgia, United States. We provide 100% job-oriented, instructor-led, face-to-face, true live online software training programs. It also includes access to cloud test lab with software tools. We provide live project for you to work on. We also provide assistance with mock interviews, resume preparation and review, and job placement assistance. H2K Infosys is trusted by so many students across the world. H2K Infosys provides world-class services in IT training with real-time project work for corporates and individuals, special IT training for MS students in the United States, software design, development, QA manual and automation, performance testing and maintenance, IT staff augmentation, job placement assistance, and tech support.
Yep. We discussed about automation testing. Like what is meant by automation testing, and what are the advantages of automation testing, what are the tools available for automation testing. Okay, like automation testing means automating the manual testing process is called as automation testing. Okay, the advantage of automation testing, it will be used when we have repeatable tasks, when we have when we want a full test coverage. Okay, when we have more regressions. So ultimately here we save cost. Ultimately here we are going to save money because we are going to save the efforts. Okay, then we discussed about different tools, mainly QTP and Selenium. Difference between QTP and Selenium. Okay, QTP is a paid tool, whereas Selenium is a free tool. It's an open source. It's called as open source. We can simply download and we can use it. Okay, and whereas paid QTP is a paid tool. We have to pay some money for it. Okay, it supports web plus other applications, but here it supports only web. Okay, and here it is like limited support for browser. Okay, and here it is full support for browser, like it supports Internet Explorer, Firefox, okay, Google Chrome, Opera. Okay, like this it supports so many browsers, but whereas it is a limited part here. Okay, and whereas it supports only in Windows, it supports Windows as well as Mac. So whenever you have a web-based application, nowadays most of the organizations are preferring Selenium because it is free. Apart from that, it is supporting so many browsers. Okay, so many browsers with the latest versions too. Okay, and different operating systems too. That's the reason most of the organizations are preferring Selenium, because it it has its own advantages in terms of money as well as in terms of features. Okay, just they need what the organization need here, just they need a person who has knowledge on Selenium. That's it. Okay. Just they need a person who has knowledge on Selenium. Okay. Now, and then we discussed about Selenium. I'm just giving intro what we have discussed in previous classes. Okay. Then we'll start with today's class. Give me 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. We'll start. We'll complete the previous session and we'll come back to today's session. Yeah, I can say it's a demo plus today's session. Yeah. Selenium is a web-based automation tool. Okay, Selenium is for web-based automation tool. It means it's only for web-based, and it has 3 components. Selenium IDE, it's a Firefox plugin, and here we can record, we can replay, and we can export into Java format or whatever the format that we want. Okay, then we have Selenium RC, Selenium WebDriver. This is where we actually enhance our script. And Selenium Grid, this is the concept to execute multiple scripts on multiple machines. Okay, so this is in very high level. Okay, so actually today we thought to discuss Selenium IDE here. Okay, now before we discuss Selenium IDE, we are going to discuss about object identification in Selenium. Okay, today we are going to discuss about this. So it's a demo. Yeah, I will share this Excel sheet with everyone, don't worry. What's happening here? No, someone is leaving the session, joining the session. We are getting some kind of sounds. We'll see. Yep. Now today we are going to learn this one. Okay, how to identify elements in web page using Selenium. Yep. Say, let me take one scenario. Okay. Let me take this Gmail login. Okay. Say we have entered, we have opened the browser. Where I'm not sure. Actually, the problem is here. Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. The problem is here. Now we are using, it seems, some trial GoToMeeting account here. It is supporting, I think, maximum of 25 attendees. So when it is going beyond that, maybe it's automatically one person is getting out of the session. It seems. Yep. Say, let's come back to this scenario. Say, open browser. Okay. Launch gmail.com. Okay. Enter username. Enter password. Click on sign in. Say this is a scenario. Okay, say just for example, say this is the test case. These are the steps. Okay. If I ask you to test it manually, okay, once you click on sign in, expected part is you should be able to see inbox page. Okay, you should be able to see this inbox page. Okay, so if I ask you to test it manually, okay, how do you test it? If I ask you to test it manually, how do you test it? Can anyone of you guess? Uh, sorry guys for the disturbance. By using different UIDs and passwords. No, I'm going to say you are going to use only one password. So manually, if I ask you to test it, we'll perform these steps. Whenever you click on sign in, you will look for this inbox page, right? Yeah. Basically, we need a yes, valid set of user ID and password, of course. Yeah. Say it is a positive scenario. If it is generally, sorry, as no, even for myself, it is a bit of no disturbance. Yeah, that is correct. Yeah, by executing each step sequentially, we will perform these steps. That's correct. And whenever we come to the sign-in, we can able to see this inbox page, right? So whenever we see this inbox page, we will say it is a pass. Right? Whenever we see the inbox page, well, we can say it as pass. Okay. Yeah, Sirisha, now for those people, now if you getting disconnect from this GoTo meeting, please, sorry for that. It seems we have reached the maximum number of students here. Okay, maybe you don't need to join. We'll share the video. Sorry for that because it's troubling the others. Okay. Most probably from next class onwards, I will ask H2K to give, instead of this trial account, the paid account, so that we can join maximum of 70 students. Definitely, Judy. Yeah, do you agree with this? All of you, do you agree with this? Say these are the steps. Okay. So whenever you see inbox page, we say it is pause. So you are agreeing for this. That's great. Yeah. So basically, as a human being, I am using my eyes to see the page, right? So here whenever we see this page, We are saying it as a pause. Okay. As a human being, how can I see? I'm using my eyes to see the application. Okay. Here our sensors are eyes. In similar way, whatever the tool that we are talking, whatever the tool that we are using, that should have a sensing mechanism. Okay. Say it is either QTP or Selenium or whatever the tool that you are talking about. Okay. That should have a sensing mechanism. Okay. So Selenium having something called locators. So it is going to use some mechanism called locators. By using this sensing mechanism, Selenium is able to recognize the application. Okay. Till this point, any questions here? I am saying whatever the tool that we are using, the tool should have some sensing mechanism. Why this sensing mechanism? Because whether the inbox page is appeared or not, to enter username, it should able to recognize that username text box. To enter password, it should able to it should able to recognize the password text box, and to click on sign in, it should able to see the sign in box, sign in text button is there or not, right? So to perform these steps, it should have some kind of sensing mechanism to recognize these objects. These are called as objects. Okay. So to recognize these things, we need a tool which should have sensing mechanism to recognize these things. Okay. So I'm saying there is some concept called locators. By using that locators concept in Selenium, it can recognize the objects. Okay. Here objects means, here if you talk about this username, password, sign in. Okay. So these are something called objects, UI objects. Okay. Till this point, any questions here? Did you understand? Say yes or no. If there are any questions, please let me know. Okay. So what I'm saying here, these are called as objects. Okay. These are the things that have to be. These are the things have to be recognized by the Selenium. How Selenium is recognizing? It uses a concept called locators. We have to discuss more of locators. Don't worry. Okay. So we call it as the objects. So don't confuse with these words. If you are a programmer, if you know some programming knowledge, you may get confused with this word. Okay, don't confuse. Here objects means, in automation terminology, here objects means this UI objects. UI objects means user interface. Like examples like this username, text box, password text box, sign in button. Okay. For example, as of now, these are the 3 UI objects. Okay. Now, let us discuss about these objects. So, whenever you take any web-based application, what are the different types of UI objects? Different types of, can anyone guess it? Types of UI objects? Like just now we discussed about text box button. Text box button. Similarly, can anyone of you guess? Yes, that's correct. Images, yes, page, links. What else? List box, check box, that's correct. Yep. List box, checkbox, radio buttons. Okay, so all this comes under in a web-based application. These are the different objects that we can come across. Okay, so these are the different types of objects that we can observe in a web-based application. So these are the objects that have to Selenium have to recognize. Okay, so to recognize these objects, Selenium uses something called locators, as I said.
So many of our students have given testimonials on how our training programs are. You will find them on kudzu.com and on our website H2KInfosys.com. On our website H2KInfosys.com, you will also find more detailed information on who we are, the courses that we offer, what each course covers. Also, if you're interested in a demo program, please register on our homepage on the left-hand side. Just give us more information about yourself and we will send you a link for a demo class. The demo class is absolutely free. Experience our commitment by just attending an orientation workshop at no cost. Our team of faculty and advisors are here to guide you with the right information. If you still have more questions, please feel free to call us. Call us at 770-777-1269. This is a United States number. If you're calling from the UK, call us at 020-337-17615. You can also email us at training@h2kinfosys.com or h2kinfosys@gmail.com. Thank you for watching our videos. We wish you a great career in information technology.